ego. So if there is no ego, then rooting out all samsaric phenomena, purifying all samsaric phenomena for future, not to reborn again and again. So therefore, whenever you are meditating, you necessary to have awareness mind, not enough to make cross-legged and staring eyes towards the sky or closing to the earth and pretending to meditate. It's just tricking to us ourselves. So necessary to sustain or to abide in non-dualistic wisdom awareness mind. Dogi lula tapecha shina ishi semi Buddha nature serva Buddha nature sina dishi nyingbo dogi lula dishi nyingbo tekba chimbo lula da di nyentu lula di ishi kelingi mare kaisa dishi nyingbo kelingi mare nyentu lula nyerangi lula tene nga sarma wa nga jirgi lula dendam senji jibe ishi sikare dendam senji jibe ishi dendam ba khazang sheba no shi 중화 시당 중앙알로 소바테는 샘디 로부르트 중앙 마도 다 체다와 다와 망보 요르데 또 도용어마 주 두샤는 드레삼 그래 니tam지 단다 르분 니tam지 단다 니tam지 레마도 데니 신도나 가야 요 말했어 제와 치마 요 말했어 그래 하고서 이 딘제 짠에 말해 샘기 남도게 지다 저러 샘기 남도게 지다다 레치 디 제소나야 샘기 윤코단 데나 데오레 샘기 윤디 뚜따도요 윤 다sem기 윤디 예시의 윤된데 야펠 못도나 되는 sem기 윤디 그나 알레는 되는 레사게요 레상봉이 받지사나 디사요 간지만지 sem기 윤디 망가봐요 마체바 뒤땅도 레상이라 레상이 뭐 산의 근식을 돌아 사변단의 밥차기 사변 다티 다고기라 다티 다야 된다로 초사 지바장 지요라 다 간지만지 닌 디셰게 된다 지인세나 tene tets legend ge namshad tanda tundam shibe kapsul legend namshad chi yamar de ina tan jawa chimbo yore tundam ge demba ta nyambar shakba nambar mi to bi shingala nyambar shana tene rajin shuge tene nyomo da le thamje thandu girgo thandu no tene chosa wa ma to dibasa ge ma de tichi de tinje Now then, some practitioners or even many lay people, ordinary people, when they make virtues such as like being generosity and keeping moral or making puja and praying to the Buddhas, and in order to gain some instant reward in this life, but still could not get in time, then they get frustrated and then they become disbelieve in Dharma and teaching of the Buddhas and many from frustrations. Because almost their mind is occupied by being many lives, or I don't mean there, including myself, being nihilist, not to believe anything beyond of those senses or this consciousness, not believing, because the reason they don't have any reason not to believe. Reason is we couldn't see any other phenomena except in front of us, whatever exists that much, except that much. So we are making reason or logic only this stupid logic, but there's no any deep logic or understanding. So therefore, whatever we make puja or praying or meditating, whatever, still if we are not succeed, what succeed? Some kind of like power, gaining power or material power or spiritual power or rank or high positions, whatever, then we disbelieve in Dharma and Buddha Dhamma Sangha and Karma, then we abandon all of speech of the Buddhas. Because that does not mean we are so intelligent, we something proved Dharma is false. That means we are so stupid and ignorant. Many lives we are wandered in this samsara being like nihilist. So therefore, instant reward or instant gratification whenever it doesn't come quickly, then we frustrate and then we abandon. But problem is, since we have mind, even though nihilist point of view does not believe continuous mind, only they believe this much, whatever we have now. Beyond of that, they don't believe. Maybe even some eternalism believes God, so whatever, but general knowledge they don't believe. So sometimes, even though we looks like practitioner or Buddhist or eternalisms, but actually we have nihilist habit stronger than eternalism, being eternalism even Buddhist, unrecognizably. So because we show sign always, whenever we didn't gain any power, then we abandoned Dharma. So these are lack of believing our own wisdom mind is continuous. Speech of Buddhas are always truth. Like due to disbelieving, so we need to gain power immediately. So of course sometimes you can be gain power immediately because if you have good karma, if you accumulate previously many lives, then can be gain power instant reward, like instant gratification immediately. But sometimes previously bad karma is much more powerful than this life. So what you did good things to Dharma or whatever for you. So those good like positive energies are momentarily dormant or what you call overpowered from previously bad karma or negative influence. But this positive energy or positive root is never going to waste. Why? Reason is what? Reason is our mind, even you believe or not, mind is continuous. Unless you attain state of enlightenment, fully enlightenment, like wisdom Buddhas. For example, daytime, we have this reality phenomena, but we disbelieve in dream time, even we dream continuously. Mind is same mind, only change aspect of mind, phenomena of mind. Why? Because many different habits from many lives, including until this life's phenomena. So life or phenomena is changed, for example, between dream and daytime. But mind is continuous. So whatever we make bad karma, it will come to us. Because our habit result, we seed that, also result comes back negative energy. If we seed with good intention, good karma, it will come back to us. Never cannot rule forever. Why reason? That does not mean only we think Buddha never ruled. Of course we say, we have to think that way. Buddha never ruled any beings. Buddha never deceived any beings. Reason is not that much. More than that, our mind has naturally Buddha nature, only dormant. Also, mind is continuous. Unless you purified to attain fully enlightenment Buddhahood. So since mind is continuous, then habit is continuous, phenomena is continuous, based on mind or alaya, or Tibetan called gunshi. So daytime phenomena is different, and dreamtime phenomena is different, sometimes same. Why? Habit. With group habit and individual habit. So you look, when we sleep in small bed, single body, in tiny small bed, if you have happy habit, hygiene habit, car habits, building habits, enemy habits, friend habits, all these habits in your small bed. But those phenomena, so enormous phenomena, countless cars cannot fit in your small bed. There be a big city. You also did not go there. Then what this phenomenon is coming in small bed? Because your habit. One single mind creates so much habit. Whole samsara, enormous samsaric suffering, caused by one single mind, making habit. So therefore, when we say samsara or happiness or unhappiness, that means changing between habits. Sometimes unhappiness habit with negative energy, sometimes good energy, positive phenomena with good phenomena, whatever. Only switching like channel, TV channel. But actually, always, since mind is continuous, always there, like root circumstance of karma, contributing circumstance of karma are always there. Whenever karma is there, then always karmic result will be there. So, however, until we cease our ego or phenomena of samsara from meditation, habit will be continuous. Bad habit, good habit, bad phenomena or good phenomena depends on the individual's decision or virtue or meditation. So why I'm talking about this karma, it is actually supposed to talk karma before last year and maybe this time talk about meditation, but since we don't have time, so I'm just like inserting about karma in meditation idea in order to benefit to you. So however, why meditation is important? Meditation is why important. Meditation sees ego, because ego is source of dualistic mind. So when you meditate, there is no dualistic mind. If you recognize perfectly from your root guru, if you truly recognize your non-dualistic wisdom awareness mind, which is like sky, so there is no dualistic mind, because that's why you try to abide in that state. That is called meditation. Why is the benefit? Because all previously Buddhist, sublime Buddhist, and many sublime and wise people always try to meditate. Why? From Hinayana up to Dzogpa Chimbo or Zen, whatever. Why? Main idea is to cease ego or conceptions. That means in order to cease suffering of samsara, in order to cease ordinary dualistic mind, in order to abide always in non-dualistic mind, which is not causing any suffering. Because wisdom mind is like Buddha's mind is sky. So meditation, when you meditate, you don't need to visualize or to do something. But whenever you moved from previously thick habit, if you moved from that equanimity state in non-dualistic mind when you are staying, if you moved, then Tibetan calls this meditation state is nyamshak, we stay in equanimity. But when you moved from that state, from your conception, whatever, then after attaining, is that right? After attaining, Tibetan name is Jetop. Jetop means after meditation in equanimity wisdom mind. When you meditate, when you move, you don't need to move with intention, but from automatically it moves from previous habit. You cannot meditate there. So immediately, instead of again causing more karma using ordinary passions, ordinary phenomena. If you are Mahayana practitioner, then you have to use all these other parameters, such as being generosity towards others, and keeping moral, and diligence for virtue, and always effort, and then meditate also. If you are Vajrayana practitioner, then whenever you move from economic wisdom mind, then you have to visualize your own deities. Like, not like, it is not something lower. You don't think Madhyamika's point of view is you are using from first stage up to 10th stage 6 parameters or 10 parameters. That looks like lower, like teaching, or Vajrayanas are using after meditation, when mind is moved from economic wisdom mind to phenomena. Then after attaining state, it's like seeing wisdom mandala, wisdom deities, such as Jingang Sattva or Buddha Shakyamuni, Pema Sambhava, Shitsujila, whatever you are practicing, you have to see in that way, as I explained yesterday. But whenever you are using all those 6 parameters or visualization of the wisdom deities, but then again you don't think these must be separate. After attaining state or economic wisdom mind, you don't think that. Then automatically you discriminate, then you divide it. So whatever you divide, then again causes samsara. So in order to attain state of fully enlightenment, whenever you are using after attaining state, and suddenly you have to meditate in economic wisdom mind. Whenever you are meditating in economic wisdom mind, if mind moves from that state, then you immediately have to use all these sublime beings' behaviors or activities, such as parameters, 6 parameters, or visualizations.
依着上师的这个口诀，我们禅定呢，在没有分别的这个智慧当中，那我们如果能够这样的话呢，就不会有轮回之因。我们讲到这个轮回之因的话呢，我们提到了这个阿赖耶。讲到阿赖耶的话呢，在宁玛派呢，又有很多的这个阿赖耶，比如说本初的阿赖耶，或是习气的阿赖耶，有很多很多的阿赖耶。那要讲到阿赖耶的话呢，我们要详细讲，我们时间呢不够。总而言之呢，我们说这个妄念阿赖耶的话呢，就是会使得我们呢这个堕入到轮回当中。讲到这个妄念阿赖耶的话呢，就是我们的这个能所之心，也就是我们的这个我执。那这个可以说是一切呢烦恼之因。那真正的讲到这个妄念阿赖耶的话呢，我们是没有办法呢具体的指出来它是什么。只是呢，我们就说这个就是名称上称为是妄念阿赖耶。那这个妄念阿赖耶呢，就是轮回之因。那其实呢，它这个妄念这个阿赖耶呢，它是没有实性的，它是没有自性的。它可以说呢，这个就是心的这个自性光明。那讲到呢，在八千颂里面呢，也讲到，妄念阿赖耶是没有自性，是没有实性，是心的自性呢是光明的。那这个呢所指示的心的自性光明呢，所讲的就是所谓的色身。色身的话呢，又包括报身跟化身。那从这个报身上的话呢，它又为了要利益所有一切众生，所以呢又有不灭的许多的无量的这个化身呢展现出来。在咒部在经部里面呢讲到了这个智慧。那在经部里面的话，在大乘里面讲到，比如说我们讲到了这个像佛性，或像如来藏，或者说呢在咒部里面讲到了5种智慧。那这个呢都是这个讲的就是智慧。那总而言之呢，就是没有了这个妄念阿赖耶，然后呢我们呢是这个具有智慧不灭的这个名分。那我们讲到呢，这个智慧不灭的名分呢，它是必须要有的。如果说呢我们要是没有的话呢，那可以这样的话呢，就可以讲说是没有了这个，没有了道，没有了果。那像在禅宗里面的话呢，它所强调的是讲到这个空分的部分。 那在禅宗所强调的空分，以及呢在咒称里面所讲的大手印、大圆满的这个见地呢，在空分上所讲的都是完全吻合的。所不同的，在禅宗的这个讲的，就是说呢，在空分上，它让呢这个妄念呢这个不升起，可是呢在密乘在咒称里面讲的，就必须呢要了知到呢这智慧的这个名分，必须呢要有智慧的不灭的名分。如果说没有智慧的不灭的名分的话呢，那就没有道没有果，没有道没有果的话呢，那就没有任何的这个法，然后呢没有办法呢来利益众生。所以不管是在根上，不管是在道上，都必须要有智慧不变的不灭的名分。那同样的在果上呢，也必须呢要有这5种智慧。所以呢龙谦巴以及米胖仁切的话呢，它同样的都是讲到，那我们这个都是必须要有具有智慧的不灭的名分。当我们呢能够禅定在无分别的这个智慧，如果我们要能够禅定在无分别的智慧，我们必须呢要依止上师。我们由于依止到这个上师呢，能够让我们真正的真实的了解到无分别的智慧到底是什么。那当我们的依止上师了解到无分别智慧是什么时候呢？当我们定在这个就是在这个境界当中，我们光如果说只是了知的话呢，仍然是不可以的。我们必须呢要能够认持，必须呢认持在这个境界当中呢，要这个认持在这个境界当中呢，就是所谓的禅定。那我们讲说呢，光只了知不可，我们必须呢要认持。认持之后呢，我们要让它稳定，稳定到最后呢，我们必须具有这样的一种绝对的信念，是自己呢这个得到解脱。那这个呢必须呢，人们刚刚呢讲到说，这个人们是在中观上呢，它是不需要讲，这是在这个密乘上所讲到。但是人们讲说呢，他什么时候呢会这个不在人间呢？他不晓得，他希望我们都能够多了解一点，对我们这个修行的话呢，都会有很大的帮助。那接下来人们现在在讲到了这个无分别的这个智慧，当我们禅定在这无分别的智慧呢，这个无分别智慧呢，我们就称为是呢唯一明点。所谓的唯一的话呢，就是只有这个，就好像是虚空，虚空呢只有是一个，是唯一的、单一的，它是无二的。那我们说呢，当我们认识在这个无分别的智慧当中的话呢，它就是时常的都是平等而安住的。那我们能够安住在这个境界当中，那所有一切能所之心、迷惑之因呢，完全是清净。那我们所有一切能所之心、迷惑之因完全清净之后呢，自然的没有烦恼。没有烦恼的话呢，就没有业。因为呢，我们的业呢，是因为我们有烦恼，因有烦恼而造业。那没有了业的话呢，就是所谓的这个佛。那所以呢，当我们在修持，在我们的道上的这种修持的时候呢，我们必定呢，一定呢，要能够定于无分别的这种智慧当中。那这个无分别智慧呢，就是属于呢不灭的名分。那我们讲到这个不灭的名分的话，它呢本质呢是空的，所以呢，我们要知道空名呢是不二。对于这个对于这个呢意义呢，我们要能够呢好好的能够通达，能够了知到。那认知呢，在这个境界当中，对我们的修持呢会有很大的利益。要是呢对于这个意义，我们要是不了知的话呢，可以说呢是会有很大的危险。我们呢就是会没有办法了知到这个名分，然后呢，我们由于没有名分，就会堕入到这个畜生道。如果说我们对于这个道理不了知的话呢，那倒不如呢不要修呢是比较好，比较的这个安全的。那人们就讲到说呢，这个他为什么要提到？虽然在中观里面呢，他不应该呢提到这个密乘上的这个，比如说呢要了知，然后呢一定要在这个境界当中呢要认识，然后认识到最后呢，我坚定自己呢这个得到解脱。那这个是在密乘呢里面所讲到的修行的境界。人们就说呢，台湾他为什么要讲这些？他觉得说台湾呢的弟子是很有信心，可是呢光有信心呢这不行。那在台湾的这个弟子的话，光只是请人签呢这个修法，比如说呢这个为了生意，为了这个生意好，让一切的生意呢都能够非常的顺遂，所以请人签呢这个修财神，然后呢这个来这个修一些让自己事业都能够很顺利，一切呢都能够很顺利的这样的一个法。可是呢，如果说光只是具有这样的信心的话呢，是很容易的就会转变。这种信心呢是很容易转变的。由于呢这个过去的业，我们说呢，由于我们过去的业，说不定呢我们现在这个修财神，或是呢请喇嘛、请人签呢来修法，在我们眼前呢恐怕没有办法呢即刻的看到他的这个利益。那其实呢，我们说呢在经典上呢里面有讲到，不管我们修任何一个法，请上师来修任何一个法，来修财神，我们所修的话呢，这个善根、这个福德呢，绝对是不会浪费掉，绝对的不会消失掉。 那我们说呢，我们眼前呢没有办法展现出来的这个原因呢，是由于我们过去业的这个关系。那所以呢，我们要对于这个业因果呢，我们一定呢要非常的这种坚信，而且呢，当我们做任何善事之后呢，我们绝对呢不要有升起后悔之心。我们要是升起后悔之心的时候呢，我们所修的任何的这种善事的话呢，将会是这个糟蹋了，将会是浪费的。所以当我们要是没有，当我们这个了知到业因果，然后呢，对于我们所修的这种善呢，我们相信它绝对是不会这个消失掉的。我们对于如果有这样子没有后悔的这种心的话呢，我们所修的任何的善的话呢，绝对不会糟蹋，绝对不会浪费掉的。所以呢，当我们能够了解到业因果的时候呢，我们自然的对上师对于法，我们就不会舍弃它。我们对上师对于佛对于法，自然的就会有坚定的信心。当我们讲到业的时候呢，比如说我们所造的业，它有这个现世报，你马上造的话，在这一世你造了恶业，马上在这一世呢就会展现出来。有的没有办法是说现在这一世造了之后呢，这一世展现出来，可是呢，你所造的业呢，在来世这个它会展现出来。那说不定呢，来世它不会展现，在来世的话呢，它会仍然呢是会展现出来的。所以呢，我们讲说的有些人，我们看到有些杀人，可是杀人之后呢，他在这一生当中呢，我们眼睛所能够看见，他是能够仍然是过得非常的好。这是为什么？因为在他过去是他造了这个好的事，所以呢，这个过去的这种福报呢，在现在呢展现出来。可是呢，他现在造了杀人业呢，他在将来呢，他仍然是会展现出来的。那我们有时候看到有些人，他心地非常的好，请这个修财神、请上师、请喇嘛呢，来这个消灾祈福、消灾求福的这种教法。可是呢，所有一切呢，仍然是这个不顺遂，仍然是非常的不好。那其实呢，这个不是说呢法不真实，也不是说呢佛所讲的佛他没有这个加持力，上师呢没有加持力，而是因为呢自己过去呢所造的业它太强了，所以强到呢使得我们现在所行的善呢，它没有办法马上的这个展现出来。那我们说呢，我们在现在呢有很多情况是说呢，经常的这个信心呢会变动，很容易的变动。这为什么？是因为呢我们对业因果呢这个不知道不了达。所以呢，当我们修法，我们行善，然后可是呢我们所得到的这个结果马上呢没有办法呢展现出来，就是非常好的这种情况的时候呢，我们比如说就打财神，说这个财神是没有加持力，是没有用的，或者说呢这个看到上师呢就从此呢再不相信上师，然后呢就逃之夭夭，再也不回头。那其实呢这个完全是因为呢我们对于我们的业因果这个不了解的这个原因。那其实我们修任何一个善法，或者说我们修财神的话呢，它不是说马上的就会显现出来，不一定，有的是会马上显现出来，可是有些呢不一定马上会显现出来。那像这种在这件事不能够马上成熟的，这是由于呢我们过去所造的业力太过强的缘故，由于过去的业力非常强，没有清净的缘故，所以呢就将我们这一世呢所造的这所有一切的善根福德呢，将它压住。打一个比方呢，就好像是一粒的这个米的种子种下去之后呢，在上面呢有一颗这个木头呢，跟它压住之后呢，那这一颗米的种子呢，它自然呢就没有办法这个长出来。所以呢，当把这个压住的这个圆这个木头将它除去的时候呢，自然的这一粒米的种子呢，它就是慢慢的就会成熟。所以说呢，虽然说有眼前的这种因缘的这种不成熟，眼前没有办法这个成熟，可是当这缘一清除之后呢，这个缘呢，它仍然呢是会有这个成熟的时候。那比如说呢，像在现在呢，有很多的这个外道呢，有这个断见之说。那像这种外道的这种断见呢，他认为说，当我们的四大组合的这个身体一死亡之后呢，就没有来世。当身体死亡的时候，一切呢就已经是尽了，一切的都没有。那其实呢，这是不对的。我们的妄念虽然我们的身体死亡，可是呢，我们的业，我们的妄念呢，它是不灭的，它是经常的这个在的。那所以呢，我们呢，当我们这个造了任何这种善或是恶的时候呢，这个业它自然的将来的话呢，它都是会不断的这个展现出来。只要我们的新的智慧呢，要是不增长的时候呢，我们过去所造的这个善恶的这个业呢，它就是呢会呈现出来。那所以呢，我们应该呢，在尽量的来亲近我们的所有所造的所有一切的这个善恶业。那要亲近我们所造的善恶业的话呢，我们就必须呢要不断的来累积资粮，然后呢不断的来忏悔我们的这个罪障。那我们说讲到，当我们能够禅定在无分别的智慧当中的时候呢，我们过去所造的所有一切的业，以及我们的所有一切的烦恼呢，它自然的就能够得到清净。而我们说呢，这个业跟烦恼自然清净的时候呢，我们的资粮呢就是自然的不断的增长。 那因为后来仁波切呢在英文上呢所开示的是在藏文当中呢没有开示到的，我想请这个另外一个师兄呢再帮他翻译一下。
详细，他英文里面主要是讲说呢，我们最重要的就是要从上师这边来，经过上师的指导，使我们能够了悟自心本性。了悟自心本性之后，最重要的就是要保任，让我们能够常住在这样的一个境界之中。那么如果说当你下座之后呢，你没有在住于这样一个禅修境界之后，如果你是一般大乘的行者，就必须要行这个其他的五度，其他的五波罗蜜。如果你是一个密乘的行者呢，那你就必须要保持你的心和你所见的一切现象都是所有本尊坛城的显现，那么不要去分别它。同时我们也不要另外再去分别说我现在看到的这些是本尊的显现，因为这个所有的本尊和我们的智慧心是无二的，所以我们不要再另外去分别它。这个梦，譬如说呢，我们睡觉只是睡在一张这个床上，这床也没有多大，但是我们可以梦到这个快乐的事情，不快乐的事情，可以梦到在台中，我们梦到在台北。但事实上台北这个城市这么大，它不可能浓缩到这一个小小的一张床上，这完全都是因为所有的现象是从我们的心识里面所化现出来的。那么这个只是因为我们的习气所展现出来而已。然而我们因为我们的愚痴，所以我们连自己自心所幻现出来的现象，我们还去分别它，说白天我们所见到这些是真实的，但是它在晚上梦境中所化现出来，我们却觉得它是假的。那么事实上这一切都不过是同样的这个幻现出来而已。
Equanimity wisdom mind, when you abide in equanimity state, equanimity wisdom mind, non-dualistic wisdom mind, at that time you don't need to worry, or you are not accumulating anything like according to Madhyamikas or Mahayana's point of view, like such as 6 parameters. Like, because automatically contained within equanimity wisdom mind while you are abiding in that state. Why? For example, at that state there is no any grasping mind. Because there's no dualistic mind, so there's no grasping mind. So therefore automatically contained all generosity virtues. Then whenever you are abiding in that state, in equanimity wisdom mind, there is no any conception of it is moral or it is immoral. So that is the most moral, because there is no pure or impure phenomena. This is the most king of the moral, like morality. And then when you are abiding in that equanimity wisdom mind, there is no subject and there is no object, neither. So there is no need anything to be patient. So it is the king of the patience, or what do you call diligence? What? Abide in equanimity wisdom mind. There is like always like ecstasy, because from emptiness of wisdom mind. So therefore all godrums ecstasies are complete, samadhi of the godrums. When you are abiding in equanimity wisdom mind, there's always clarity, not only dullness. So therefore other higher godrums, samadhis are contained. When you are meditating in equanimity wisdom mind, all thoughtless like meditation, which is highest point of view about godrums, meditations are contained. Then more than that, Hinayanas, like there's no I, also Mahayanas, there's no self, or there's no other self, or no self of phenomena. So you can contain all 6 parameters within one equanimity wisdom mind while you are abiding in that state, according to Mahayana's system or tradition. And then when you cannot abide in that state long time, because previously previous habit when you move. Then again, without ignoring other 6 parameters, actually like being generosity to other beings through compassion and keeping moral and being patient or practicing different samadhi idea or diligence, efforting, whatever, and then analyzing all what is the wrong, what's the right from sharp wisdom mind. Then whenever, but still you not need to get attachment to the 6 parameters outwardly only, because it will cause something grasping mind or ego. So from time to time again has to turn inwardly, or not inwardly, not outwardly, just in equanimity wisdom mind to meditate as much as you can. So Tibetan name called like Shine and Nyamshang and Jetop. And then Shamatha and Vipassanas, they have many different explanations, but we don't have time to explain. However, Shamatha or Shine is which minds like quality is always calm and quiet and stillness. This is the basis of meditation. And Laktung is not just peaceful and in equanimity or peaceful or equanimity or tranquility mind. There is the clarity, awareness mind, whenever sees clearly. So Shine and Laktung, they have like system for practice to meditate. But you not necessary to divide, necessary to meditate, it is Nyamsha, then necessary to use all after attaining states and many things, just something like separate, not necessary to separate like that. Whenever you move from equanimity wisdom mind, then you use other 6 parameters. Whenever you are using, and then suddenly again you have to meditate in awareness mind. Whenever your mind is peaceful, in tranquility, automatically it is stillness or Shine. Whenever your Shine is with clarity, wisdom mind, it is Laktung. You can synthesize into that state. And in order to meditate proper way, always need mindfulness. There are many different mindfulness from the Sutra. 4 mindfulness like Tempanya or Shavashi, also 7 branch of enlightenment point of view. Tempayangda Chanchu. First comes mindfulness. So there is many different mindfulness, because mindfulness is the most important for everything, including practice or meditation. If you lose your mindfulness, forget about practice or meditation, even you cannot do your daily life's works, because you lost your mindfulness. You can be saying wrong things to the people, you can be hearing wrong things, and you can do wrong things. Why? There's no mindfulness. So mindfulness is so important for anything, especially for meditation. So therefore, if you synthesize all mindfulness categories, you can synthesize into 2 categories. However, Tibetan name calls those 2 temples. There's many temples, but if you synthesize for benefit for actual practice, like in 5 seconds there is the Dujiji Pumbo, but in this case does not mean Pumbo Sekanda, just you can use Tempa instead of Pumbo. Tempa, mindfulness in English, but Tibetan terms Dujiji Tempa. Dujiji Tempa. And then Chuniji Tempa, Dhamata, mindfulness of dharmata or deadness, Chunyi-Tempa, you can synthesize into these two kind of mindfulness. So Dujiji-Tempa is not like not categorizing or not belong to sublime beings mindfulness. It is belong to ordinary beings, better not only people or something not faith, not like who has faith in Dharma or meditation, but then efforting in order to not lose their mindfulness. Whenever they forget, then they try to again bring back their mindfulness, like in order to not to distract or not to cause delusion or not to cause any more samsaric phenomena. Because because samsaric phenomena is caused by lost mindfulness. There's no mindfulness, so therefore everything's done wrong way. That's why everything goes wrong way and suffers, because lost of mindfulness. Mindfulness is within being's mind, but they do not pay attention how it is important, so they lost mindfulness. They do everything wrong. So result is all the time bad. So in order to recognize one's own mind, in order to make sure, you need first Dujiji-Tempa, mindfulness of intention, is right? So intention, mindfulness, intention of mindfulness, whatever, I don't know. However, awakened mind with intention in order to not distract towards ordinary phenomena, like to sustain in one's own awareness of mind in proper way. That kind of like mind, whenever it comes, it calls Dujiji-Tempa. General new practitioner, meditator, necessary to have that intention, because otherwise going to lost. They are not going to recognize they are in dull or they are in awareness. Never, they are not going to recognize. So in order to not to delude, in order to not to have delusion, in order to not to cause again samsaric phenomena, you need to meditate. So you need to attain mindfulness of dharmata, which is natural, which is Buddha's mind, wisdom mind. So until you gain all this dharmata's mindfulness, power of dharmata mindfulness, you necessary to depending on intention of mindfulness. That means whenever you start to forget about where you are, then you immediately, oh, I lost my mindfulness, now something. Then whatever your root guru introduce your wisdom mind, whatever you decide your wisdom mind, so whatever, in that state you have to abide again. There is intention of mindfulness.